Good morning. If I could ask you all to stand up, please. And if you could find, just number yourself off, get with a partner, person A, decide who's going to be person A and who's going to be person B. I don't have any music. Guys, I need some music. Okay, so person A, I'm going to give you your chosen career. You're the world's most renowned expert in that career. Nothing that you can say is wrong. You are the guru of that chosen career. Person B, you're going to be a reporter, and you're going to ask person A questions about their chosen career. I'm going to give you about 60 seconds. Person A, you are the world's most renowned expert in making parachutes for elephants. Off you go. I need some music. I can't plug in. I need to plug my music in. Guys, don't run away. The plug for my iPhone is gone. The plug for my iPhone is gone. Listen. Cool, thank you. Thanks. Sorry, I couldn't find it. Oh, sorry. Thank you. All right, you're clearly having far too much fun. So guys, let me have you back. Don't sit down yet. So person B, who clearly wanted to be the person who went last, we've saved the best for you. Stand up, guys. I need you to stand up to participate. Person B, your chosen career. Person A is going to play the news reporter and ask you questions about your chosen career. Person B, you're a sex therapist for honeybees. Off you go. Good, you. All right, guys, take a seat. Take a seat. I don't know what it is about the sex therapist for honeybees, but if you ever get two girls together, the laughter is that much louder. Good morning. Thank you for having me. Thank you to IZEA. I'm delighted to be here. My name's Duncan. I've worked for Disney for about 25 years. About 6 years ago, I got a call from the chairman who said, you're no longer in charge of global PR, you're in charge of innovation and creativity. To which my response was, what the hell is that? And so we sent, the first thing we did was survey 5,000 people across the organization, Lucasfilms, Marvel, Pixar, Disney, Disney Parks, Consumer Products, ABC, ESPN. What are the 5 biggest barriers to being innovative and creative at work? I don't suppose any of them will come as an enormous surprise to you, but our 5 biggest barriers were, first is time, or lack thereof, and you hear people in the office say, I don't have time to think. So how might we give them more time to think? The second one is innovation. Everybody, oh my God, I must have innovation. And if you ask anybody for their definition of innovation, you'll get a different one. And so we needed to establish some common language in the organization as to what innovation was. The third is we're a risk-averse organization. So how might we create a design thinking, creative problem-solving model that gave people the courage, capability, quite frankly, to go out and take smart risks? The fourth one, which I think is a huge barrier for a lot of organizations, is consumer insight was being underused. I would say it was being ignored by a great deal of the organizations. So how might we make all of our marketing team at the time much more consumer-centric than they were? And the last one, which I know was never a barrier for any of you, ideas get stuck, diluted, or killed as they move through the organization. So we created something we called the Innovation Toy Box. It's about 4 stages. I'm only covering 1 today. The first one is how might we align around a challenge and make sure you're working on the right thing. Number 2 is how might we go out and collect insights for innovation by actually getting out of our offices and spending time with our consumers. Number 3 is help me think differently, probably the biggest single barrier for all of us. That's the section I'm going to cover today. And number 4 is, okay, now I've selected the idea, how do I get it executed without it getting diluted, stuck, or killed as it moved through the organization? So the first thing we did was create a definition of creativity. It's not the right one, it's not the wrong one, it's just one, so that we had a common definition. Ours is the habit of continually doing things in new ways to make a positive difference to our working lives. The habit of continually doing things in new ways to make a positive difference to our working lives. What one word in that particular definition stands out for you? Habit, right? Creativity is not a habit for most of us. Your boss comes in and says, I need a big idea, you've got 20 minutes. That's usually the way. So you run off to the cupboard, you get the dusty box off Mark Creativity, you bring it out, and you're creative. And it's like a muscle. It's like anything. It's like my French. I used to live in France. I had fluent French. Now I order a ham sandwich every time I go to Paris, because like un sandwich de jambon, s'il vous plaît. It's the only thing I can order when I get there. It's about making it a habit, and I will prove to you that you can learn new habits. What I'd like you to do for a moment is just sit back on your chairs and fold your arms. Get comfy. Just fold your arms. Okay, how does that feel? Comfortable? How else? Sorry? Guarded? Okay. What I'd like you to do, put your hands in the air, give them a good shake. Now I want you to fold them the other way. If it still feels comfortable, I promise you, you're not doing it right. Took me a few. So how does that feel? Uncomfortable. How else does it feel? Awkward. Sorry? Restrictive. Whose arms are these anyway, right? So you can let go. It's all good. Innovation makes you feel awkward. That's how you know you're doing something innovative. Woody Allen once said, if you're not failing every now and then, you're not trying something new. But the science of your brain says that if you fold and unfold your arms simultaneously the wrong way 40 times, 3 days in a row, you will have rewired your brain to fold your arms the other way. So you can, in fact, learn new habits.